Hello, my beautiful friends. I have a WeBox unboxing. So excited. If you watch the channel, you know that WeBox is my favorite subscription box. I will admit, though, that I have signed up to receive a competitor box, I'm guessing, to WeBox, another Scottish box. I think they have different things. I haven't gotten the first one, so we'll find out. But it's really hard in the States to get things that are made in Scotland. Either Scottish things are made here in the US or somewhere else. So I love WeBox, and of course I'm excited to try this other new one. I really do love WeBox though, so we'll see. But I'll do an unboxing of that one when it arrives. But this is the Samhain box. So as we talked in yesterday's video, Samhain in Scottish Gaelic is Samhain, and I'm excited to see what's in the box. And I think it must be tough for box creators to sort of cultivate a box that would be appealing to everybody. I mean, like, you know, I'm all into Samhain, but, you know, other people are into Halloween, and there's different things. So it's a little bit of a tinier box than normal, and it was tinier that the wee bookie that they have didn't fit in it. I love reading this, but I read it at the end. But it says, "The ancient land of magic and mystery, a time for high spirits." So this is all about Samhain and Samhain. So let's take a look. This is the front of it. It's so excited when it comes in the mail. Ha! There's a cute little sticker. I love their sticker collections. They have the best stickers, and they sent me a strip of their generic stickers, and I passed them out to my pipe bands, and my pipe band all has these stickers all over their pipe cases. It's very exciting. All right, what's in this box? Okay, so Macbeth's Witch's Stone. As a child, Karen played and danced around the Witch's Stone. She loved hearing about the tale around it from Macbeth, and now she shares it with you. The stone stands less than a mile from her childhood home. King Macbeth took advice of 3 witches, and they met him one night at the Witch's Stone and warned him. So this is really interesting. She designed a brooch. This is a brooch with our own Witch's Stone. So if you've been watching the channel, I spent my 50th birthday on the Isle of Iona. My goal was to play bagpipes in the graveyard where the original King Macbeth was buried. The kings were all returned to their homelands in Scotland, but at one time Macbeth was buried there. And so I have, and as an English professor, I have a love for Macbeth. So let us see this. Oh, that's so cool. That is super, super cool. Wow, I don't know if I can put that on my kilt. I don't think that pin will go through my kilt, but it'll probably just go right behind me. That is super cool. And this is it's 2 like stones together. So I'll have to read more about that in a minute. That's really cool. It's different. It's a different kind of a thing. All right, what else do we have in here? We have a Royal Scottish Pumpkin Spice Candle. Now I have to say, well, that smells pretty good. I'm not a huge pumpkin spice person, but that smells good, and I love their candles. Their candles that they get, whoever makes them, they're really high-quality candles. They burn for a while, and they smell the whole time they're burning. Now, how you get a candle, and, like, it'll smell for the first 20 minutes, and then nothing, and then there's, like, smell at the end. Well, these smell the whole way through, so that's exciting, and I will be burning that. There's a chunk of newspaper here. What's the topic? What about birds? Oh, they have a big test on education. I love reading their newspaper. And there's 2 pages. I read that and see what articles I can get out of it. Yes, I'm a dork. All right, what is this? The witching hour. In folklore, the witching hour is the time the time of night whereby witches, demons, and ghosts are thought to appear at their most powerful. A bat will fly straight up into the night sky and dart straight back down to signal the start of the witching hour. I hadn't heard that. I heard of the witching hour. I thought it's from 12 to 3, but I didn't know about the bat. Oh, look at that. Look at that bat. The little bell on it. That is really cool. I know my sisterhood's going to love that because they are all into bats. I actually like bats, the actual animals of bats. I think they're smart. I think we're mean to them. And I think they do a lot of good eating yucky bugs that bite me and give me Lyme disease. so I'm a fan of bats. All right, what is this? Boo Man Tea. This is Boo Man Brew, World of Teas. I will try that. I'm always into tea. And we have Selbury House, Highland Cow Jigger, designed in Scotland, meaningfully made. I don't know if when you say designed in Scotland, it means it was made somewhere else, but I don't know what it is. Let's see, I just ripped the box, so we're just going to rip the box. Oh, look at that. It's a shot glass and a double shot glass. That's cool. That's cool. And then there's a book. The wee box people know I like books. Scottish folklore. Scotland has one of the richest traditions of folklore in the world. That is true. And the country's greatest writers have been influenced by abundance of customs, superstitions, ghost stories, and folk tales. So I'm going to read this. This is exciting. This fits into what I'm doing for Samhain to prepare. I love this box. Really, like, if you want a cultural box, you know, it's not witchcraft necessarily. I mean, there's some witchy things in this particular one because it's about Samhain, but, you know, if you just want a different box that, and you're really, you know, into your Celtic heritage, into your Scottish heritage, like, Wee Box is my favorite box. And so the other box has a lot, you know, they have a high bar to meet to get me to love them as much as I love Wee Box. So let's look at the Wee Bookie, shall we? So, great, and they put so much time into this book. Like, this book itself is, like, part of the box, right? So other boxes that I get, they'll put a note in of, like, you know, here's what it is. But this, like, has so much intentionality in it. So there's always a note from Amy McCusker, who's their founder. And so, and then there's always, like, a little virtual tour. There's a playlist usually on Spotify. It'll be Fright on the Night. Oh, and it talks about exactly the stuff that I talked about last night in my video. Guising, duking for apples, the lanterns. So that's fun. Would you dare to visit some haunted places in Scotland? I'm interested in reading that. And then it talks about one of the makers, the maker that made, I'm not sure if they made the candle or what they made, but they made something. And all stuff about some ads, you know, they get ads and that helps them keep the cost down, because the box really isn't that expensive if I would buy it in Scotland. What makes it expensive for us here in the States is the shipping, but because of shipping and having to go through customs, that's what makes it different. Oh, there's a whole article about standing stones. You know, I'm going to read that. I'm so excited to read this book. Oh, and there are recipes. Lucifer's Margarita. It's got Tabasco sauce in it. Wow. Lessons in the Mither tongue, which are, I'm taking Scottish Gaelic lessons as we speak. I pretty much know how to ask for ham and cheese, but I'm going to learn how to say Happy Halloween. And that'll be fun. And then there's an ad for the Scottish Christmas box. If you only get one box, definitely think about getting the Wee Box Christmas box, because it's always amazing. So I just love this box, and I'm excited to share it with you. I'm excited to dig into the book and to dig into the Wee Bookie, and I am wishing you all the best in light and love. Be well. Bye-bye.